For God's sake, Amazon, why do you keep making these changes? So, this morning, the seller community over in the US are in absolute uproar because Amazon has made a big change that could dramatically impact the performance of new sellers and existing sellers. Now, from what I can see at the moment, this change is only on the US website and it's only impacting certain categories. So, let me dive into an example and let's see how quickly you can spot it. So I've just gone on to Amazon.com and I've just typed in supplements, right? Which is a search term with hundreds of thousands of people that hundreds of thousands of people use every single month. So a super, super important one. Now, if we scroll down, what do you guys notice, right? These are all pretty established listings, bestseller, 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 and so on. Well, if you haven't clocked onto it, they've removed the bloody reviews. This is something that Amazon have previously tested a couple of years back now, and it seems that they wanted to have another go. They obviously, last time they did it, decided that it didn't really impact conversion in the way they thought it would, but we can see that they're doing it again. Now, what is super, super interesting before we actually talk through the implications of this is that it's only impacting certain categories. And I thought I'd actually cracked the code and realized what it was because I typed in yoga mat, scroll down, and we can see that reviews are all there. Everything looks as normal. Vitamins, they're not there. So I was thinking, okay, maybe they're testing some sort of like removal of reviews from the homepage when it comes to like supplements, consumables, and so on. I thought I cracked it. I typed in pet toys. No, there's no reviews there either. So maybe it is just a case of Amazon testing the removal of reviews from the search result page for a bunch of categories that have super high search demand and buying volumes to see the impact on click through rate and conversion and so on. So, why is this something that is really causing uproar amongst a lot of people, particularly those that sell in the US? Well, first of all, now whenever a customer types in supplements or whatever they want on the Amazon homepage, they're not really able to be given any steer on how established any of these products are, how well liked they are, or anything else that a review would indicate. The only kind of clue as to what the popular items or more established items may be are these badges here. And believe me, I'm sure Amazon are probably testing the removal of that too. So what does this mean? Well, it's technically, I suppose, it's a good thing for new sellers because it means that people are going to be able to launch products on Amazon with no reviews, and technically, they should have the same kind of chances of getting a click as the more established ones. However, I think that is pretty much about the only benefit that I can think of. Obviously, the more established sellers, so these guys that have probably got hundreds of thousands of reviews. So if we just click this one here, yeah, this one's got 96,000 reviews. In a way, those reviews now count for nothing when getting the click. What is super interesting though is when the customer does actually click onto it, they can still see the amount of units bought per month. They can see the number of ratings, and if they scroll down to look at the carousel where competitors will typically advertise, they can see the reviews there. So I actually think that this is a ploy by Amazon to drive up their advertising revenue. Because if you think of it from a customer's point of view, they are going to type in something like supplements and they don't know anything about these products here other than what they can see in the title and the image and the price. There's nothing on how many units have been sold per month, and there's nothing on the reviews. So a customer may look at this one here and they may just suddenly go, okay, yeah, I'll click on it. I'm not going to do that. Click and then go, oh, it's only got 10 reviews and it's not sold anything in the past month. Back. And then they click onto the next sponsored listing and then they just repeat the exercise. So actually, when I think about it, it's probably not amazing for the customer because it means they're going to be wasting time clicking through and trying to find the products that are more established, which, to be honest, is super important, isn't it? When you are buying supplements and vitamins, you want to be buying the ones that already do have reviews where people say, yeah, these vitamins are legit, they work, and so on. So I do think it's a very, very strange move that Amazon have made, but they are definitely one of the biggest lovers of testing when it comes to companies that do that I've seen before. So What do you guys think? Do you think it's something that is going to stick around? I've checked it on mobile search as well, and it's the exact same. You can't see anything to do with sales, anything to do with reviews. I would be extremely surprised if this thing sticks around, because I just don't think it's helpful for anybody other than brand new sellers. And then, to be honest, once you've kind of got past that 6 to 8 week period and you start collecting reviews, it's not particularly helpful. And I just think it's more in Amazon's interest to drive up revenue. I think really it's just going to end up wasting time and pissing people off. So let's keep an eye on this and see how long it actually sticks around. I would be willing to bet big money that it's not going to last longer than a week, but who knows? If you're a shopper on Amazon and you would like to buy pet toys, vitamins, and supplements, but not yoga mats, then yeah, I'd welcome your feedback. Anyway, that was just a quick update, seeing as I noticed it this morning and thought it'd be well worth making you guys aware. That's it for this one. See ya.